Okay, I clapped.
Alright.
Nothing happened
Me
there.
too.
Definitely nothing. For those who are watching at home, I definitely
No,
didn't forget
this
to
is definitely
record.
not. Yeah, this is definitely not our second time filming this.
Not
At all.
definitely not.
Not even
Definitely
close.
forget to.
Not even a
Bro,
little
imagine
bit.
if I noticed like 50 minutes in. It was only 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, good thing
How
you
are
noticed.
you,
No, it was
Patrick?
only
How are
5
you
minutes.
doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I've heard that
how are
before.
you? I
wonder
haven't
why.
asked you this question yet.
No, definitely not. I'm doing mighty
No,
fine.
you haven't.
I hope the viewers at home are
Nice,
doing
nice.
fine.
Yes.
Our
Like and
number one viewer
subscribe.
Jack, and also Henry. He wanted us he was very upset that we didn't mention him last time.
Yeah. I'm sure he listens to every episode.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Henry,
yeah.
if you're listening to this right now, send me nudes.
Oh yeah.
I dare you.
Like, even if you're not
If
listening,
he
just do
doesn't,
it.
that's how. If he doesn't, that's how we know that he.
Yeah,
listens.
yeah. If we don't get by next episode, we'll update you next episode. We know last time
Yeah.
he listened in to 2 minutes 49 seconds because that's what the timestamp that he commented last time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we know. Okay, I definitely haven't done this before already, but so today we don't have too much to talk about, like other than the usual stuff. There's some exciting F1 news, some football stuff that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna finish the Apple Music Top 100 list that we started last time, and we got scammed. And we definitely, I've been spoiled so many times about that.
I like
this
got
week.
barely spoiled. I've seen a lot of videos about. Do you know Anthony Fantano? Do you know that guy?
Probably.
He's bald. He has glasses.
Yeah,
and
I
he
have
reviews
looked
music
him up.
on YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people hated him, but he's a very you either hate him or you love him type of guy, and I personally love him, even if like I don't agree with his opinions, but I follow him on TikTok, and so sometimes I get his videos, and like suddenly for some reason my entire For You page has been Anthony Fantano talking about the Apple Music list, and so every time I see him, I just like scroll past.
Yeah, I've
So
had so
I've,
many
like, barely
things.
gone
I've had
spoiled it.
friends talk about it, like that I had to like divert the conversation. I was like, no, don't tell me. I don't know what number one is. Still, I know what like a few of the other ones are that we missed, but hopefully we should be spoiler free and we should have a raw reaction.
Yeah. I did see some that were like, wait, why is that up there? But apart from that,
Yeah, a few of those, but it should be fine. Other than that, we'll do F1. We'll start off with that. We don't have anything else. We don't have any updates. We're actually recording this like a week after the last one, which is actually being posted in like a few hours. I've scheduled it. So this is pretty exciting. We're back up to speed. But yeah, should we start off with F1? And Patrick, I'm sorry I made you do this twice, but explain Imola to us.
So Imola was really, really boring up until the final 10 laps when Norris closed a 5-second gap to Max Verstappen in first to 1 second in like 5 laps. And then for 5 more laps, he was just behind Verstappen, barely like getting in the RS range or like getting out of the RS range. So he couldn't like overtake Verstappen up until the final corner where like he finally got the RS. But it was too late and Max won anyway. But it was very, very close.
It was so close. Like one lap and it would have been Norris's thing. Everyone was talking about it afterwards, like, what if it was 64 laps instead of 63? Would have been so cool. But it kind of brought the question in, because it's 2 in a row now, of Red Bull's actual reign, and is it over? Is it done? Because
is the Red Bull era over? Or is this just like Mercedes and Ferrari in 2018?
Maybe. I would like to hope it's the first one, even though I'm like a Red Bull fan. Like it will be fun. It'll be more exciting.
Yeah.
Verstappen's had his time. And I'm super happy for Norris and how he's doing. Hopefully we'll see more from McLaren. We'll see what Ferrari does with it next year as well. That's like another big question with Lewis Hamilton coming in. Could you imagine if like we go in Australia next year, right? We expect like maybe like a Red Bull maybe win or something. I don't know, whatever. We expect some standard race, and then like it's like a Ferrari 1-2 and Lewis Hamilton wins.
That would be crazy.
That'd actually be wild.
That would be insane.
Um,
I'm sure. Hamilton right now is like watching Ferrari from like the TV screens and being like, "Yep, I definitely made the right choice."
Yeah. Oh yeah. He should. That Mercedes car is not good.
Is horrible.
It's really
Horrible.
bad.
Yeah.
If they get Andrew Newey,
On par
that'll
with
be.
Aston Martin.
That's definitely they need.
I
Something.
really doubt they.
I don't
I
think
really
they will.
doubt they'll get Adrian.
Yeah, but you know, anything could happen.
A boy can dream.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's kind of it begs the question of who is actually gonna be. Is it gonna be Ferrari or McLaren? We both think it's McLaren. It's gonna be.
Wait, how did you know my opinion? I haven't even told you this.
Oh yeah, I wonder why. I thought you told me like 10 minutes ago.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the first time we've talked about it.
I mean, voice your opinion for whatever you feel.
So I personally think it'll be McLaren because Ferrari, even though they are quick and they are like on par with McLaren, McLaren has just been like able to like produce more race pace in general than Ferrari has.
Yeah.
But actually, I think the real winners are gonna be Alpine. They're gonna come back
For real.
from the shadows and they're gonna win the world championship.
Actually, Alpine kind of cooked today. In Monaco.
Yeah,
We'll get
no,
to that.
Gasly cooked. Ocon didn't.
Who didn't cook? Steak. Steak did not cook. So
Steak did not.
they did not cook. But yeah, we'll get back to that. I think it'll also be McLaren because like Ferrari have been kind of stagnant with their pace. Like they've been good. They were good last year as well. They were like the second best team, and they continue to be the second best team. But McLaren have caught up with Ferrari, overtaken them, and are challenging for Red Bull. So I think
Yeah.
it'll continue. I think that'll
sure.
continue into next year and throughout this year. I think Norris has definitely got like 2 more wins in him probably this year or something. I could see that happening. Maybe
2 or
Piastri will pick one up.
Or 4 or 5.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, maybe Piastri's gonna win tomorrow if Ferrari fucks up
maybe.
the strategy. Oh, did you see Leclerc got a new race engineer?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was one of the big news.
Yeah.
He got.
It's no longer
We are checking.
We are checking.
You're checking. He actually seems like
It's
a
not
like a
British
good
guy.
engineer.
Yeah, no, I saw this video of him. He's like
Yeah.
super encouraging and like super
Yeah, he's really
nice.
good. He's a very good.
He seems really good. Yeah,
They debuted him in Imola.
very happy.
And well, judging by today's result, it's working out. So should we get into that?
Yeah, true.
Should we get into Monaco?
Sure, let's get into Monaco.
So going into the race weekend, it was all looking good for Red Bull. The first practice session, I think it was like Ferrari on top. If I'm not mistaken, maybe
Yeah.
I don't remember. But the second one was actually crazy. The second one, I was like, oh, it was I think it was McLaren Mercedes, with Lewis Hamilton,
Yeah.
focused at FP2. That was kind of exciting, but that's it.
Oh, did you see the? We can deviate a little bit. Did you see that Piastri is now part of the Leclerc family?
Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw that thing.
It's crazy.
I know. I'll put a picture up on screen if I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what was I gonna say?
Monaco.
Oh yeah, so and then FP3 was like, I think FP3 got like pretty standard. It was what's his name? Verstappen
Logan
was back
Sargent.
up to like second.
Yeah, Logan Sargent, right?
Oh yeah, Logan Sargent, of course.
Yeah.
And then qualifying, we go in and FP1. Do you want to talk about FP1? Do you want to know about who came P18?
Who came P18? I don't recall anything of that sort.
No, you don't. Well, that's
I don't
strange because
recall
I thought
there-
it was
I don't recall there being a Q1.
No?
Mexiki, I'm not familiar with that. No.
All right, good to know.
There hasn't been any of those since like 2020.
All right, good to know. FP2 was pretty
FP2,
wild. Ocon
FP2 was wild.
Ocon was
Ocon got
10th.
knocked out of Q2
mhm.
by his own teammate.
Yeah, by
Pierre Gasly, the better
Gasly.
Frenchman, proving that he is superior.
yeah.
So it was a. Oh wait, I'm getting a call from my mother.
Uh-oh.
Pause. What were you
Okay,
talking
okay.
about? Monaco.
What were we talking about?
Q2.
Monaco. Yeah.
Yeah, so Gasly proved himself as a better Frenchman and literally killed Ocon from the race.
He just died.
Yeah. Yuki Tsunoda.
Nothing else really happened in Q2.
Yuki Tsunoda yet again
Yuki.
got into Q3. Then Ricardo yet again, now in Q2. Alex Albon got into Q3 for the first time in the year.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Then so we had 3 like midfield to low field teams in Q3, which was crazy.
Also, how did that happen? There must have been some driver that didn't make it into Q3. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, Fernando Alonso. Yeah. He didn't make it.
Yeah, but like there was 3 drivers. There has to be another one.
Yeah, Stroll. You're right, Stroll. Yeah.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
But he never makes it into Q3. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Q3, which was honestly crazy.
Yeah, Q3 was insane. Especially
Q3 was like
the only
the
only part worth watching of like qualifying is the last 2 minutes of Q3. Like that's literally the only part that matters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The thing is, qualifying those last 2 minutes are more exciting than most races.
Yeah. Especially if it's in a track like Monaco, where like everything is close.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like last year when
it's
it was
like super close. Yeah.
Max like gained 300 tenths in like the last sector to like get pole position. Like that was crazy.
Like it's crazy. Like the unknown driver that went P18 was only half a tenth off of Verstappen.
What are you talking about?
Or whoever was leading.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. No idea. Some unknown driver.
Okay.
But that driver was only half a tenth away from the lead.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
If only
he won the P18 half a tenth. Yeah, but we don't discuss that.
We don't
anyway, Q3. Verstappen. So like it goes like Leclerc goes fastest, and then Piastri, and then Verstappen puts in his time. He has a crazy first sector like he always does. He's really good at that.
Yes.
And then everyone expects him to just go pole. He goes third, and like barely as well. It's like close. So at this point everyone's thinking like, oh okay. I mean he'll probably just put a pole lap time next. We go to this next like set of lap times, and pretty much everyone I think improves a little bit. It's like Leclerc, Piastri, Sainz, and then Norris in fourth, and like Russell, and then and then during that time, Verstappen was doing his lap, in which he hit the wall at turn 1.
Yes.
Like just tapped it, and it was enough to mess his whole lap time up.
Yeah.
And he ended up in 6th.
Yeah. 6th, and not just in like any regular track in Monaco.
Yeah, like he is not going past like 4th unless something crazy happens.
Yeah. So very
this might be like he might not even make it to the podium places.
Yeah. He might not for like not the
but the front of the field is what's exciting here.
Yeah.
With Leclerc and Piastri.
Leclerc
and,
could get his first ever Monaco win, being the first ever Monegasque to win at the Monaco Grand Prix. Piastri could get his maiden F1 win, and Sainz could
just be awesome again. Norris could get a 2nd win.
Who's in 5th? Who cares?
Nobody cares about that. I think it's Russell.
Oh yeah, then who cares?
But dude, let's be real. 5th is not getting a chance.
Yeah.
Like even Norris probably won't get a chance.
I mean, who knows the unknown driver that got out in Q3, won it in 2022, and he started from 4th. So.
Well, yeah. What happened to him now though?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Must have retired.
Must have retired. Yeah, I don't think he raced.
Yeah. Well, it's Monaco, so anything can happen, but also like nothing could happen. It could be a boring race and Leclerc wins, but which would be a great result.
Yeah.
But I hope it's like a fun race.
Me too.
What else? Oh yeah, it's crazy. Leclerc's been on pole 3 times at Monaco.
And he hasn't won.
It's his 3rd time on pole, and he hasn't won, and it's Monaco. You were overtaken at Monaco.
That's crazy.
Well, one of them I think he got messed up, like Ricardo did. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. Well, that was the one that the unknown driver won.
Oh yeah. Wait, what happened to Ricardo? Like he was good at this track. He really is just washed.
Yeah, what happened? He's not in a Red Bull.
Fair enough. But he was like, I remember in 2018 when he won. That was so hype. Everyone was like so excited about him.
Yeah.
I
mean, you never know. Maybe
it was
Monaco.
Like, he was just
maybe
so
it could be
good.
like 1996 when like everyone DNF'd and the guy
that one
won the race.
Yeah. Maybe that unknown driver will win then.
Maybe. We can only pray.
Maybe.
Have you seen Cars 2, the movie?
Of course.
Yeah, maybe everyone's gonna have like explosive fuel put in their cars.
Oh yeah.
And their cars are gonna explode.
The FIA might be plotting against everyone on the grid.
Maybe.
So that's Monaco.
For now.
What else? Oh yeah. Like 20 minutes ago, an announcement came out from the FIA that Patrick didn't even know about before recording.
This is news to me.
Both Haas drivers
out
disqualified from qualifying.
Crazy.
Finished after a DRS infringement. I don't know the exact like.
Sounds boring.
It's an irregularity with the opening of the drag reduction system on the rear wings of the car.
Let's penalize the two drivers that like can barely get past P15.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, does this
they can't even do their strategy anymore.
Does this mean that Magnussen is gonna get banned?
I don't think it goes on his penalty points.
Okay, good.
That would be pretty funny. Thing is, that means that Hulkenberg can't go like top 10, and then like Magnussen can't just be taking people out.
Yeah, man. Sucks.
So this is an actual problem for Haas.
Yeah.
It would have been so funny if Magnussen did his shenanigans here. Like he
Dude,
would have been causing safety cars every other lap.
That's how Ricardo would win.
Exactly.
Everyone
Through Magnussen. 1996 would just happen because of Magnussen. He would just like take out Sargent or something.
Maybe Magnussen secretly drove that day. Just no one knows about it.
Oh.
Maybe he was his dad.
What if Magnussen? Oh.
Because his dad was a F1 driver.
What if Magnussen took out Sargent in his home race? What if Magnussen goes just like dive bombs and takes out Leclerc?
That would be so funny.
He goes down turn 1, just like takes everyone out on his way. Just like he has to kill Leclerc.
No, he like enters the pits at the same time as Leclerc, and then like just suddenly turns left and like hits Leclerc.
Oh, he just parks at the pit exit, so when Leclerc goes to pit, he just hits straight into him.
Yeah. Or no, he pits in the Ferrari pit stop.
He just stops there. Everyone's like waving him away, and he's just sitting there. Yeah, he would totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, what else happened? I think that anything else really happened.
Nope. Nothing.
No, it was a pretty like other than, I mean, it was an eventful qualifying, but nothing else really happened around.
Yeah.
The session and before.
Yeah.
It was a pretty swift F1 segment for today, I think.
Yeah, pretty quick.
I'd say I think we're done with F1.
Yeah.
And it's time to move on. Do you want to do anecdotes first, or do you want to do the football stuff first? What do you think?
Let's get sports out of the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, we thought we'd cover football because there were some big footballing events.
Yes.
This week, including the Europa League final, which I watched.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually crazy. So, for those who have been following football, will know that there's this
even if you haven't,
Bayer Leverkusen who, yeah, you probably know honestly if you haven't. Bayer Leverkusen, and they got a new coach last year, Xabi Alonso, who turns out is very good.
Apparently,
they've essentially taken them from, like, I don't know, like outside of the top 5 consistently. They've never won the Bundesliga.
Never ever.
They've taken them from that to winning the Bundesliga undefeated all season in all competitions. Like, he's taken that team from nothing to winning the Bundesliga for the first time ever, and he's also and they haven't lost a single match this season, and there's 2 left for them, right? The Europa League final and the VfB Pokal final, which is like the FA Cup but for Germany. That's against a second-tier team. Most likely they'll win. The main thing they need to focus on is Europa League, and they're playing against Atalanta, who got through.
They're fifth.
Beating
They're fifth
Liverpool, so we don't have
place.
to talk about
They're
that.
fifth place in the Serie A.
Yeah.
So no one really expected them to do much, right? Like no one expected like maybe it was gonna be a close match, but no one expected a decimation, as the kids would say.
Yeah, I mean, like some people were like thinking, will they do the same thing as they did to Liverpool? But we don't have to talk about that because that's embarrassing.
No, I think we can talk about it. I think it's important to the story.
I think just like the unknown driver, I don't think we have to talk about it.
Sure.
So, coming into the match, have you seen the clip of Xabi Alonso taking shots at goal?
Really?
Before, like the day before.
Oh my.
Yeah, because he like retired like I don't know like 7 years ago or something.
Yeah.
So there was a video of him just taking free kicks outside like at the stadium.
Really?
Like, before the match, and like honestly, they could have used him.
Yeah, maybe
they could have
should've
used him in the
played.
match. He would have been better. So we go in, and then straight away we can see Atalanta's like. Atlanta was definitely like better in the first like 20 minutes. They were just playing better. I don't know. They just managed to counter whatever Leverkusen was doing.
Yes.
And very quickly, a very good goal came in from Ademola Lookman, a guy who
Look, man.
went from like I saw a video of Lookman. I saw a video of him failing to do like failing to score a penalty for like West Ham or something. And now he went to a Europa League final, and he scores in like 15 minutes. Probably one of his biggest goals of his like career. And then next up he goes he gets the ball in the Leverkusen half, and he just nutmegs Xhaka, one of the best players in the Leverkusen team, the captain. No, is he the captain? I don't remember. Well, midfielder, very important player. He nutmegs him, jukes him all, and then shoots from distance. 2-0 inside 23 minutes or something. And then it's like Leverkusen get a few chances they didn't kind of use, but everyone expects them to just like get yelled at by Xabi Alonso at halftime, and they'll adjust and then they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
In the second half. Second half comes and Leverkusen clearly better. They're playing better. They made some substitutions, like they have some chances. They're just not using them well. They're making some blind passes and stuff. And then the ball falls to Scamacca, which is the striker for Atalanta, and he's running with it, and he sees Lookman on the left. He has to give it to him. He's going for the hat trick. He gives it to Lookman, who just walks through the defense and shoots an insane goal, like in the top right hand corner past the goalkeeper. Hat trick in the final, and this was 15 minutes left. And what's really funny is when the ball goes in, they immediately pan the camera to Xabi Alonso.
No.
Who's just like, he's just looking at the goal, just like,
no.
It's over.
So
yeah,
sad.
15 minutes to score 3 goals is like not possible.
Yeah.
I mean, Bayer Leverkusen have been known for scoring in the last like in added time.
Yeah.
To keep their streak going, and you know it's bad when they announce that it's only going to be 4 minutes at a time. They knew it was over at that point.
Yeah.
4 minutes is not enough.
Definitely.
They need at least 10.
Yeah.
It was actually a really good final though. I feel like Leverkusen did play really well. Like they didn't just play bad, they played good. But Atalanta were just insane. Like,
Yeah.
It was just an unbelievable performance.
I think what's
very.
I think what's most unfortunate about this is like their like 51 win streak season is getting severely overshadowed by this loss. Like a lot of people are like very much like dismissing.
It's an incredible performance.
Yeah.
Like undefeated in the Bundesliga is like I feel like it's happened a couple times before.
Yeah.
I think I've heard, but not recently. It's like insane.
Yeah.
And to think that Bayern Munich just got like Harry Kane, like that team is very good.
Yeah. And they've won for like the
spoiled
past 10 years. And yeah.
Yeah. The last 11 Bundesligas have all been Bayern Munich, and here come Leverkusen. The thing I'm most excited about is to see what they're doing next season. They're in Champions League. They got another season of Bundesliga ahead of them.
Yes.
I want to see how that team adapts to like a higher level of football.
Yeah.
Because part of the thing that helped them have an undefeated season in all competitions is the fact they were in the Europa League, and up until Atalanta they were kind of playing like against like just kind of nothing teams.
And I mean, they definitely did struggle in the Europa League. Like that's where they drew the most.
They survived a scare against AS Roma.
Yeah.
They were 2-0 down with 10 minutes to go. It would have been extra time because they won the first one 2-0, but that was their like unbeaten streak at risk. They ended up scoring 2 goals in quick succession. Of course they did.
Naturally.
But yeah, it was like super close a few times. We'll see what they do next year. I don't think they'll go undefeated again.
No, definitely not.
There's no doubt they'll be strong, and I think they probably are still the best team in the Bundesliga if Bayern don't change heavily.
Yeah,
I mean, they already changed their manager.
Yeah, they already changed their manager.
Yeah, they're changing it to Vincent Company, who just got Burnley relegated.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure.
I really don't think this is the way
I'm really sure that there were like better options, like the other.
The thing is, there were. They talked to like Xavi would have been a good one.
Yeah.
But they talked to like Nagelsmann, the former manager. They talked to Alonso as one of them. I think they probably looked at
Fernando Alonso.
And pretty sure they got rejected from they got rejections. Like
that's so sad.
The managers were like, no. It's actually crazy.
Dude, I'm so sad for Kane. I'm so sad for Kane.
Bro, Kane, I hope he gets something next
Me
season.
too.
Like, he has to get some silverware.
Me too.
Honestly, like, if it wasn't the fact that I live in the UK and if they won the Euros, I wouldn't hear the end of it for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
I would love the England to win the Euros just for Harry Kane.
Yeah, same.
Like, it would be such good redemption for last time.
Yeah.
You never know. They're a very strong team, but I think this.
They always find a way to ruin it.
Oh yeah, we'll probably talk about what's it called? The Euros later on once we get closer to it.
Copa America, which I did more research on, and I found out that Mexico is screwed no matter what. If we make it past the group stage, we either face the top team. If we get second, we face the top team from Group A, which is Argentina, and something else, I think Brazil or something. And if we top our group, we face the second place of Group A, which is either Argentina or Brazil. So either way, we're kind of screwed there. So yeah.
Wait, Argentina and Brazil in the same group?
No, I don't think so. But it's still like a big team. Like it's Argentina and like another group.
Okay.
Because like I mean, all of South America is like really strong. Like
yeah, South America is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be exciting to see what happens there.
Yes.
The Copa America. Of course, I'm in Europe, so like I'm not gonna talk about that as much as the Euros, but it's also like a super fun competition. I don't know. I don't know if it's always been this way, but this season, this year, it's been the I forgot the name of the African Cup, but the African like nation cup.
AFCON.
The Asian Cup. Yeah, AFCON, of course. And then what's it called? And then the Euros and the Copa America.
Yeah.
I swear this is never. I swear that wasn't always the case, but
I don't think so. I think
every
Copa
single
America
one
and
of them
Euros are
is
always
the same.
together, but I don't know about AFCON.
I know those are. I didn't know the other two were, but AFCON was won by the host country, Ivory Coast.
That's
the
crazy.
Asian Cup was won
Qatar.
by the host country, Qatar.
Hmm.
They're gonna win. And who's hosting? Oh wait, the States. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. They do have a higher chance of winning than Mexico. So
Uh-oh. I mean, they're not gonna win from Brazil or Argentina.
yeah, no. Unless they like, dude, I really hope they never win anything in football. The Americans, anything major.
For calling it soccer, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, no. Because if they do,
Like I was happy for them,
we'll
like
never
making the
hear,
round of 16.
We'll never hear the end of it if they do win. Like,
Oh yeah, like yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was happy for them, like in the round of 16 of the World Cup, but I was like, okay, that's enough. Like,
Yeah.
Netherlands beat them. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got a bit sidetracked.
Yeah. Let's talk about the
So about the FA
the FA Cup. The FA Cup.
Yeah, what happened today. In
Yeah.
fact, I didn't watch it,
I did.
but today was.
Well, I only watched the second
how
half.
did you?
Yeah, because I have it on Sky.
Okay, enlighten us. What is?
Well, I didn't watch the entertaining part. I don't know because the entertaining part was when Man United, the team that almost lost to Coventry in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Got 8th place in the Premier League for the first time in their like 120-year career.
Yeah.
And what else did they screw up?
They didn't get European football at
Yeah.
first, so this is their only chance to get European football.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about this, but I recently remembered. They were in the Champions League this season, but they came 4th in their group.
Oh yeah, true. Well, that same Man United scored 2 goals against Premier League winners Man City.
They're arch rivals.
They're arch
One of the
rivals.
best teams in the world right now.
They scored 2 goals
And they
against
scored
them.
2 goals in like quick succession. That made them look like fools in the first half.
Yeah, and then in the second half, it was really boring up until the 80th minute when some Man City player decided to like turn the fuck up and and scored. Honestly, the Man U keeper like could have done a better
Yeah,
job.
Onana
with
should have
that.
saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy Doku.
But
But
it
and
didn't
then
matter.
the next 10 minutes were scary.
Yeah, they were scary.
The
No,
next 10
the
minutes
entire
were
second
scary.
half, Man City was like in total control. Like they were like always in the Man United goal, but they just could
But that's
not.
the thing.
Could not get to it.
Usually that would be. That's what always would Like that's what always would happen in these matches, and City would just end up scoring like 2 or 3 goals against United. But United were out of nowhere one of the most best disciplined defending teams
Yeah.
in like that I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
But it's a fair reason because like City are playing for a second trophy. United are playing for European football.
Yeah.
So it's like super important for them. This is like the match of the season for them.
Yeah.
So they had a good motivation to play.
The most unfortunate thing
And
about this
even
one,
though I'm a Liverpool fan, I'm happy for them.
yeah, but the most unfortunate thing about this match is that Man United fans will not shut up for like the next year,
Yeah.
despite having like a really really embarrassing season that they should definitely.
It
own
was
up to.
really funny making fun of them about how like they ended up like Chelsea, like everyone was making fun of Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
For like being 10th, and Chelsea ended up beating United.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, I still had it was. I was hoping to make fun of United, but I mean,
Yeah. And now they're
get to
gonna make fun of
Arsenal.
you.
It's like one of the only top teams with like lots of history to not get a trophy.
Yeah. But now they're also gonna make fun of you
Liverpool
because
got
they're
the
gonna be
Carabao
like,
Cup.
oh, you had control, you could have won it, but you bottled it.
Well, yeah, but they came 8th, and
Yeah, but they're not gonna
Um,
care that they came 8th. They're gonna care that they won the FA Cup.
well, we won the Carabao Cup, so. But okay, I won't get into this. What else? FA Cup.
That's
It
it.
was in general. It's kind of cool, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to what else? Oh yeah, anecdotes.
I will not talk
Sure.
about the anecdote that I didn't talk about the last week because I just realized that I
Huh?
completely forgot everything about it. So I don't want to like
Oh,
yap
okay.
for however long.
Fair enough.
What's next on the list?
Cool shirts.
Oh yes. So in Brazil, it's very hard to find any good like stores and anywhere. Everything on Amazon takes like 2 months to arrive. Like even the most basic essentials, because you know it's a third world country, so that makes sense. But the other day, I like, because every like twice a month, I suddenly get like the urge to buy like retro football shirts because
Yeah.
there's one thing that I love about them, and it's not just the way they look, but the way they fit. Because football shirts nowadays, they're super tight,
Like tight.
and I just
Yeah.
don't like that. I find it really uncomfortable.
Mhm.
But football shirts back then, you Google any football shirt, you see that it's like the baggiest shirt of all time. Like it looks like like an American football shirt if like they weren't wearing like the padding that they wear. Like that's how baggy it looks.
Yeah.
And I really really like that. And so every now and then I like do my research. I like look up on Amazon. I look up on the Brazilian eBay, and like they're all super expensive and super like just not worth it. I do have one retro shirt that I bought in London, which is an AC Milan shirt, which I will give Frank a picture of, so he can very kindly put in the photo. I mean in the video.
Yeah, well, I'm an Inter Milan fan, so I like Inter Milan.
Oh wait, no, I meant AC Milan. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm an Inter Milan.
Oh.
That's why I don't like that.
Yeah, I kind of just like the the red and black more.
Fair enough.
I will not lie. I mean, I do like blue, but the red and black just looks. And this shirt specifically is like just super nice and super baggy.
Make sure to send me a photo.
Yes. And so the other day I look up this one specific shirt, the Mexico 2010 away kit, because I'm Mexican and I love the old Mexico shirts. They all look really nice. And I remember I used to own this one from 2010, back when I was 3 years old. And I like see pictures of myself with it, and I really like it. And so I just look it up for fun, you know. And I find this like website which is called Foot Classics, foot with a U, not two O's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, do they ship here? And well, the URL is footclassics.com.br, and I'm like, oh, interesting. And so I do more research.
I mean, Brazil is really big on football, so
yeah. But like, I just find it so random that there's just this like huge website, because they have thousands and thousands of shirts just up for sale for like really, really good prices. Like, I'm sure it would like be 10 times the prices they like sell for here if they were being sold in the UK. But they have thousands of shirts, and like I do my research, and it says it's gonna take 5 days to deliver, and I'm like, you know what, this website looks professional. I'm gonna order one. If I get scammed, I get scammed.
Let's not get scammed.
If I don't, I don't.
So be it.
And so I order it, and then after I order it, like after like 4 days, so before it arrives, I'm like, damn, this is like a really cool like store. Let me like look up, like let me do more research on what they have. And they have like a European club section with like a different subsection for like each European cup. They have an America, like a South America and North America section, like Asia section, an Africa section, and they also have like each countries, like they have like Germany, like France, Mexico, Argentina. They don't have Poland. I did check.
Oh, how could they? That's racist.
That is racist.
That's actually that's racism.
That is. But I'm like, I'm looking, and they have so many good ones from like Mexico and stuff. But I'm like, I already bought a Mexico one. I don't need another one, and I already have enough. I keep on looking, and then I go to the German club section, and I'm like, let's see if I can find something here. And I see the most beautiful shirt of all time, a Leverkusen 2003 to 2004 home kit, and it's like all red.
Oh yeah.
All red with like one black stripe at like the chest. But I'm like, dude, this is perfect. I'm like starting to like Leverkusen, and it's like a red shirt, which I really wanted a red shirt for a while, and it's only like here it's 239 reais, which translates to 40 pounds, which is insane.
That's such a good price.
Insane for a retro kit. And so I order it, and a day later, they play the European final, and they lose.
Yep. Yeah, so you became a Leverkusen fan. All of a sudden, they lost.
Yeah. So maybe there's correlation.
That actually. Let me say one other thing.
Yes.
There's an Instagram account that I forget the name of, but I'll put the name up on screen and their Instagram up on screen. That they like go to a bunch of different like big matches, and when they go, they're known for jinxing the team that they support.
Oh my god.
So do you know what they went to?
What?
On Wednesday?
No.
They went to Dublin and they supported Leverkusen.
No. Oh
So
my God.
so actually it wasn't you. It was the photo of that
yeah.
Instagram account that I forgot.
It was just a
but
fluke. It was just a
I'll
fluke.
put it up.
Yeah. But
So
also,
that's something I found out.
also that's really funny. But also one of my like main worries when I bought it is that now people are gonna ask me, "Oh, when did you become a Leverkusen fan?" And I
Yeah.
was really stressing. Like, I don't want to seem like a fake fan, but I found the perfect excuse. Okay, you know the Mexican football player Chicharito, the one that I told you about like once or twice.
Oh yeah.
He after he played for Man United for like 5 years, he went to Leverkusen in 2015 and 2016,
Okay.
where they were
okay.
third in the league, and he was their top scorer across all leagues.
Oh.
And so I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's a good excuse.
Yeah. So
That's
now,
a great excuse.
Yeah. Like he for 2 years in a row he was the top scorer, and he was there for 3 years. So
That's like when I say that I like Dortmund. Dortmund's like my second favorite team, and they're like, well, why? I don't know. Like, and I happened to start saying that. Like, I was like telling my friends that. Like, they became known of it. Like when they made it to the final.
Yeah.
It's because Lewandowski was
Oh yeah.
it was his first like team outside of Poland.
Yeah.
And he actually did super well there.
Yeah. So now we're both
But,
in the same camp.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. Is that? Do you have anything else to talk about with the shirts?
That's it for the shirts. I didn't order anything else.
All right.
Frank, why don't you tell us about your experience as the new editor of the Business Idea podcast?
Oh yeah. Yes, as I said last time, I'm gonna move on to editing the podcast episodes, not the career mode episodes. And I did so. I basically made it from scratch. Like I gave it like a new background music. They sound the same because I couldn't find the other ones. A new little background look. It looks pretty much the same. There's not much of a difference, and it was actually pretty good. They don't take too long to edit. So like, and I was with setting everything up. Now I've got everything set up. I can just throw in the audios, do anything I need to put on screen, and then I'm done. And now also we like note down the timestamps of things we have to do, so we'll actually remember to do things.
Yeah.
On screen, well, actually will. But yeah, so I just finished editing it today. I just need to add the music, but I was too lazy to find any the whole week, so I actually added some.
Nice.
But hopefully I should get these out consistently.
If not, it's fine. The viewers
like
are used to
Tuesday.
it.
Oh yeah, but I want to get them out just like for a good feeling. I want to get them out every Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because they don't take too long. So that, I mean, it's not much. That's kind of it.
Alright.
It's nothing special, but
nice.
that's my little anecdote about editing. I want to move on to an anecdote.
Yes, go ahead.
And this will require me to do a little more than just talk.
Ooh.
I'm gonna turn my camera on.
Ooh.
And I'll also put it up for the viewers. I know, right?
Face review?
Very cool. Why is it not working?
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yeah, do it on your phone.
Ruh-roh.
I'll just see it when the video comes out.
Okay, if for some reason it doesn't want to... Okay, I know how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I know why. If I do this... Okay, no, you won't be able to see it. But the viewers will.
Okay, good.
Basically...
Well, I already saw the...
On the screen right now, there are a stack of CDs that I have acquired. I work at a charity shop every Sunday, and it's a pretty cool charity shop. They just like sell like clothes and random miscellaneous stuff, and they have one section
You sell clothes?
that I go through every single time I go there. Every time I go there, I look at it. It is the CDs and books and vinyl section. It is so cool. There's so much cool stuff in there. And there was a FIFA 07 like
Damn,
disc
as old
for
as
like
us.
PS2 with like there was Ronaldinho on the front of that. It was actually crazy. So yeah, that was that. But I've been looking at the CD section for a while, and it never was like particularly good ones. But I think they restocked it, and now that I looked at it, and there was so many good ones, so I decided to pick up some. Even though I still don't have a CD player, that's coming. I'll probably order it sometime this week. So I wanted to show the viewers a little bit of my CD collection.
Yes.
So this first one is the Bleachers CD, which I had already. This isn't actually one I got from the shop. It's the Bleachers' newest album, and I love looking at CD discs. I think they just look so nice.
Oh yeah.
So if I just get the Bleachers one, it's
Sometimes
pretty
they're
simple. It
boring.
just says Bleachers on it because it's a self-titled album.
Yeah.
But I really like this album. It's really good, and I love Bleachers. Next up, I got Take That, Beautiful World. I don't know too much about this album, but I know my dad really likes it, and I like some of the songs from it. So
Nice.
I figured I'd get it, because these things cost 50 pence, by the way, because they're from a charity shop. Which is crazy good.
Yeah.
This disc is also kind of plain. It's just kind of black and like a little bit blue.
Boo.
With like the Take That logo. It's nothing special, but it's a good album. Then I have Coldplay's X and Y, which is one of my favorite albums from them. This is a very nice disc. I don't know. I'll bring it up a little close to the camera. You can't really see it, but it's like deep blue of the album cover,
Yeah.
and then like the neon green lettering with the titles. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
And there's some great songs on here, like Speed of Sound and Fix You. Then I actually got Bruno Mars, 24 Karat Magic, because there's some good songs in it, and I wanted CDs for like different moods. So I have like kind of like the I don't know how to describe Coldplay's genre, but like kind of like slow, especially this album. And then I got like the kind of, I don't know, difficult to describe, but Take That is probably kind of similar.
Yeah.
But then Bruno Mars is more like pop and like upbeat that I can play sometimes.
Yes.
And that actually has a very cool disc. It has like the red ring around it.
Oh really?
And it's kind of like retro almost feel. It has like, it doesn't have any like block color. It just has the standard CD look with the names of the songs.
Yeah.
And then I also got Killers, Hot Fuzz, a great album.
Yeah.
With
Classic.
some absolute bangers on it. This is a very cool CD.
Mr.
It's completely red. This says Killers on it, and I also got it because I actually just don't know any of the songs other than like the 4 big ones. Mr. Brightside, Smell Like You Mean It, Somebody Told Me, and All These Things That I've Done, which are all in a row on the album, by the way.
Really?
I don't know anything else on the album, so I'll find out once I get the CD player.
Yes.
So that's a very cool album to have. And I also got this one album because you told me about this artist a while ago. Actually, last episode probably we talked about it. And when I saw it, I sent you a photo and you were like, you have to get this.
You have to get that.
It is Jeff Buckley's Grace, and it's probably got my favorite looking disc.
Dude, it's so
It says Columbia across it, which is, I assume, is recording.
Do you like, because you got it, I like re-listened to it, bro. It's so good. Like I love that album so much.
I've not listened to it because I've told myself I'm gonna listen to the CD.
Yeah.
I will listen to it on CD.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably end up giving it to you, but well, unless I really like it.
Yeah,
I might
yeah.
keep it, maybe.
So I'll pray that you hate it.
So that's my CD anecdote. Nothing too special,
Very good. Very nice.
but got some CDs and I got them on camera. So I'll update you guys with my CD collection. I'll see tomorrow if I find any other CDs and when I get my CD player.
Yes.
I think it's time that we move on to nicely, swiftly on from CDs into music.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Apple Top 100.
Let's talk about it.
Let me get this up.
Me too.
Apple Top 100 albums. It's been getting a lot of talk. Like last time, I didn't really know about it. I don't think anyone really did. But now a lot of people are talking about this. It's like a big thing.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of controversial at this point.
Very.
So
I mean, it was already controversial.
we're getting a
last
few little
time.
extra previews. Yeah. Getting a few little extra previews that we haven't seen. So we've gone through this last episode up to, I don't remember the exact number, but let's just scroll down. I think it was like.
It was like
40?
yeah, around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we saw that.
We've been through here. We saw that. We saw Talking
Yeah,
Heads.
we saw Bjork as well. All right, this is uncharted territory.
Okay, this is new stuff. Okay. Let's go from. I'm pretty sure this was like
yeah,
where
Talking
it
Heads. Let's go here.
Okay.
Control Janet Jackson. I
So-
do not know anything about that.
I don't know. Outcast. I've heard of these guys, but
Oh, they're
I don't know
good.
much about them.
They're good. I don't know if like top 40, but they're good.
Okay. Maybe it's like just a good like work of an album.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin, I've heard of her, but
Yeah, me
again,
too.
I don't know much.
Yeah. I think that's more of a classic than anything.
Nas. Again, I've heard of him.
I mean, I know Lil Nas X, but I don't know this guy.
Yeah. Carol King. Yeah, Carol King's pretty good. I don't know this album though.
Me neither.
Like at all. I've heard of her some of the songs.
You can tell we're very, very knowledgeable.
Tang Clan.
Ooh.
Yeah. Again, I've heard of Wu-Tang Clan. I've heard of like
I've heard very good
all of
things.
these, but...
I've heard very good things about Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay, I might have to have a look at them. Beyonce by Beyonce.
I wonder who made this album.
Interesting. I wonder. I don't. What's on this album? Like,
I don't know.
What is?
Probably a lot of
big
big things. But I will just say, being like a solo artist and naming an album after yourself is like just really cringe.
Yeah. I think we talked about this on the show, but I hate self-titled albums unless they're their first one. That's fine.
Yeah. And I'm like fine with it.
The
if
one
it's, like,
that
a
I
band.
don't hate is Bleachers by Bleachers because it's an amazing album.
Yeah, and it's also a band. Like it's multiple people. But like, just
it's a band I think is fine, but
just being a solo.
It's fine if it's your first album.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a pet peeve.
The Clash. I've heard a lot about The Clash. I've heard the song as well, The London Calling.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Public Enemy.
I don't know.
No idea.
Me neither. Yay!
Ooh.
I agree with
Okay,
that.
it's a good album.
I agree
I've listened to it a little bit.
You have? Wait, what?
Fair enough.
When?
A little bit. I haven't like listened to it like. I've tried to get into Radiohead. I need to like sit down and actually listen.
You gotta listen to the bands.
I've been trying to do that with artists recently. Yeah, I do.
The bands is like the great. Like,
the Notorious Big or the Notorious B.I.G.
I don't know. I've heard of them. I don't know how to say their name.
I've never heard of
Me
this.
neither.
I have no idea who
The
this
album
is.
cover is sick though. I will say that.
That actually looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting pick.
I don't
Very
think I
new
agree
album.
with that.
It's very good. As a Billie Eilish connoisseur, I gotta say this is probably, I think as an album, this is probably her best work. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd agree this is their best album.
Not even.
I don't know if it's worthy of like top 30.
Yeah, no.
Like it's really good, but I don't know if it's actually like a top
Over
30, but
Radiohead?
It's a very good album.
Over Radiohead. Like I don't know about that.
The Tribe Called Quest.
I know them from like TikTok. I don't know anything
never
about
heard
them though.
Okay, this is fair
Okay,
enough.
but I'm surprised it's 28th and not like top 10.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a lot higher.
Yeah. Now I'm very curious.
Hey, I actually started listening to a lot.
Dude,
of Led
no
Zeppelin
way.
recently.
This guy named 2 albums after himself, so he had to make Led Zeppelin 2.
Led Zeppelin 2. Well, this is a band, so. it's
Oh
fine.
yeah. Yeah. It's a sequel.
Oh, I. Are you ready for the next one?
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
I'm afraid to speak on this one.
I mean, I don't know much. I only know Runaway.
I don't know. I don't like it.
It's probably very good in the hip hop world.
I don't like it, man.
I don't know.
I've given it so many
I don't know.
chances. Many of my friends, love Kanye. I don't know if I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know this album specific. I don't know Kanye much.
I'm on
like,
a neutral.
like a few of his songs.
Before any viewers, because what if this episode blows up, right? Before any viewers attack us, well, at least me, I'm very neutral.
I'm also neutral.
I'm very
standpoint.
neutral on the who's better, Kanye or Taylor, because I know that's like a big thing. I'm very
that's
neutral.
tough. Oh, okay, I see.
I'm very neutral about that because I don't really listen to either of them.
I don't think it's between those two. I don't think it's like a who's better. I think it's like whose side are you on.
Yeah. It's not like.
They're not
yeah.
comparable music.
Yeah. I'm in neither side.
but-
I'm on neutral ground. I'm like.
As a someone who's very much into Taylor Swift, I don't mind Kanye. Like I
Yeah.
don't have a huge problem with him because I wasn't a Taylor Swift fan when the whole stuff was happening.
I just kind of don't like when he's like, I'm the chosen one. I'm the greatest musician of all
Yeah,
time.
that one interview he did when he was like, all the music that happened in the last 20 years was all me.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that one.
Like he's very.
That one really annoyed me.
Self-obsessed.
But
Moving
you
on.
know,
Okay.
Miles Davis, some soul jazz stuff.
That's
pretty cool.
I think me, Leo, and Graydon played Miles Davis. On the,
Oh, really?
On the,
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Moving on.
Okay. Oh, I actually listened to this album 2 days ago.
Me too. Well, no, me a week
really
ago.
Good. It's a really good album.
Really, really good. So I
really,
do
really good.
maybe a little higher for me, but I do agree with that.
I would put it higher as well. It's very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I would definitely put David Bowie better. I mean higher. And Radiohead.
I know almost nothing about Daft Punk. Like
me neither. I know
like Around the World,
faster.
and I know that they made a song with Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
And that one song, what's the other song called? I forgot.
Yeah, I definitely don't think they should be this high.
But
anyways.
I don't have a standpoint because I don't really know them.
Yeah.
So what's next? Oh yeah. I agree with this.
I don't know much
I'm a big
about
fan of Bruce Springsteen. I don't know this album quite as much, but it's Bruce Springsteen definitely should be on. He's made some very good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean he was the main inspiration for Jack Antonoff with Bleachers, so you know I kind of had to.
Yeah.
But also he's just really good. I really like Bruce Springsteen.
Alright, nice.
The Beatles. I mean they had to be on here.
Yeah, I just don't think that's their best. I think they had better.
Yeah, I don't know the Beatles much.
I like
not...
to get into music. I like went through my Beatles phase where like I was like obsessed with them when I was like 11 years old. and yeah, I just don't think that's their best album. I think there's like better ones.
Fair enough. I know like the hits.
Yeah.
Kind of it.
Yeah. You're not a true fan
the
like
Beach
me.
Boys. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
That's fair enough. I like the Beach Boys. You know, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't expect them to be this high, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's on here because all of when I listen to Beach Boys on Spotify, they're always like the best of albums. So I actually don't know what's on here.
Yeah, me too.
Although actually, no, maybe we can see. Oh, I don't know. Wouldn't It Be Nice is on here.
Nice.
And I don't see anything else super recognizable. All right. Dr. Dre is high.
Yeah, no, I would definitely put Radiohead and David Bowie higher than that.
Yeah, it's a bit controversial.
Yeah.
This next one is interesting. Very interesting. I think what they mean by this is they're just putting Taylor's version on here just to not put the original one.
Yeah.
But in its prime, this was a very popular album.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's deserving of definitely being up like top 50.
Yeah, for sure.
Exact positions on here I think are very controversial, but it's not my favorite album of her, but I mean it's good. It's a good album. There's hit songs on it, and it kind of made her popular.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye is very good.
Last year for my music class I played like one song from this album. I don't know anything else about it though, and I maybe wouldn't put it this high.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't really know Marvin Gaye. Johnny Mitchell. I actually don't know Johnny Mitchell that much, but I've heard very, very good things.
Yeah.
I need to start listening to Johnny Mitchell. But
Same.
yeah, I know I don't have an opinion.
Yeah, me neither.
That's a very interesting choice.
Ooh.
But
I will not lie.
I grew up with a lot of Adele. So
Yeah.
I there's some great songs on here.
Yeah. I just don't. I'm not. Her music's just not for me. Like I think.
Yeah, I don't think it is for us. I think it's made for adults. That's kind of like her brand is made for parents.
For like Facebook moms.
Yeah. But I mean, she's an incredible singer.
I just
like,
she's really good at singing. Like I won't deny it. And like there are like Skyfall. Like I really like that one, but like I don't know if I would
because it's the F1 song.
Exactly. Every time I hear it, I think of the overtake. But yeah, I don't think I would put it this
Bob
high.
Dylan.
Okay, interesting. I don't know anything about Bob Dylan.
Fair enough, Bob Dylan's great. Yeah. Jay-Z. Sure.
Okay, sure.
I guess I would not this high. Oh, you said that put all these artists above Radiohead, but they got 2 appearances.
Yes!
This is a very good album. I have listened to it.
That should be top 10, but okay.
It's not like my style of music, but it's definitely I very much like it. It's very good.
Also, when did you listen to it?
This next one's a banger. Huh?
When did you listen to it?
I don't know, like a few months ago probably.
Really?
Occasionally I just like, let's listen to a Radiohead album. Like usually when I like when I'm bored of the music I'm listening to, I'm just like, let's find just an album to listen to that I don't know much.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
Yeah,
album.
that's.
I love this.
Fleetwood Mac is.
This is
fire.
so deserved.
Yeah, maybe top 10 though.
Another Beyonce.
My reaction.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Over Fleetwood Mac.
This is
and
definitely
Computer?
deserved.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have you listened to it?
This is 100% deserved. This could be number one.
Yeah. Nevermind is so good. Like the other day, my like school had a talent show, and some kids played like Smells Like Teen Spirit, and like after that I was like, bro, Nirvana's so good. Why don't I listen to more Nirvana? And I just like listened to Nirvana for like 5 hours straight. Because they're so good.
Yeah, like...
I forget how good they are.
Smells Like Teen Spirit was like voted like the most recognizable song of all time. Or something like that.
Yeah.
By like people currently.
Yeah.
And that song came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's so good. This
and
album
it's from
is
like
phenomenal.
a genre that's like practically dead at this point. Like no one makes grunge anymore.
Oh, yeah.
At least not like popular grunge.
Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. I like Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, she's good. Kendrick. Oh, this is controversial right now.
Yeah. I mean, Kendrick is better than Drake.
Well, Drake was like number 86 on this list.
Good. And I see another one. Oh, never mind. That's not.
I see a banger coming up.
Yeah.
This is fair enough as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Stevie Wonder is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like him. I mean, he's alright. Of his time, he was so good.
Yeah, for sure.
This could be number one actually. This is a phenomenal album.
Yeah, for sure.
This is something. Did I talk about this last time? Where like everyone has this.
Yeah.
Wait, I might have not
even told.
Did I talk about it last time? Yeah, like everyone has this on like their wallpaper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's actually like the movement that this sparked. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What's next? I don't recognize.
What's your favorite song from it?
Probably I forget the names. I'm very bad at names, but I have it in my playlist.
White Ferrari's pretty good.
I like. Pink,
Ivy's also very good.
Pink plus white.
I mean,
it's like the most popular
that's the
one.
popular one.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, it's fair enough. I like White Ferrari. Ivy's really good. Pink plus white is also very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great album. This could be number one. Nirvana could be number one.
Yeah.
Prince and the Revolution.
Okay. I don't know anything
pretty
about
high.
Prince.
I mean, sure.
I don't think top 5.
Okay, the Beatles did get.
Okay. I
Um,
would not put them that high, but I definitely do think Abbey Road is better than the.
Yeah, like the Beatles has to be on here.
Yeah.
Like in top 10.
Yeah.
Just because of how much they sparked,
Yeah.
and one of them had to be there. Number 2,
Okay.
Michael Jackson. Again, it just sparked a huge thing. Maybe I don't know if people like it as much. I think there's some good songs on here.
Yeah.
I think there's a different album that should be on here
Which one?
by Michael Jackson, but it's like it's a super complicated name. It's like you randomly just let me find it. It is. Oh god, there's so many releases from this guy. Okay, History, Past, Present, and Future, Book 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Interesting.
Whatever that is. It has like a bunch of good songs on it. It also like re-releases like Thriller and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's kind of a mess. But it has They Don't Care About Us, which I think is one of his best songs.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then number 1 is something I don't recognize. I've heard of Lauryn Hill.
I think my sister likes her, but I genuinely have no clue about it.
The Most Education of Lauryn Hill, 1998.
Okay, I have homework. I have homework for us.
I don't know. Yeah.
We have to listen to this.
We need to listen to this album.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
And also, I have another.
Okay.
I have another piece of homework for us. We make our top 10 favorite albums, and we come back and share it with the class when next episode.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Write it down because
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
forget.
note that down. All right. So overall, I'd say the list got better towards the end.
Yeah.
Like I started to agree. Some of these shouldn't be on. Like I think Beyonce shouldn't be this high. Like this should be here. This should be here. I think this should be definitely high. I'm sure this is pretty good. Like there's a lot of good ones on here. It's a pretty good list. I can't think of anything that like isn't on here that should be. Yeah, this is exactly. This is all right.
I mean, I do think there's like some stuff that should be switched around.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. We'll come back to it when once I've looked at all the reactions of it. I'll watch a bunch of reactions to this thing.
yeah.
And I'll like talk about it more.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like Elton John should not be number 78. He should
Yeah,
be like
no.
number 20.
No.
Stuff like that. I feel like they kind of missed out on.
Yeah. And Velvet Underground.
Overall, decent list. I'd say this is.
It's
It's better than than what I thought of it last time.
Yeah.
I think that will wrap up the.
Like and subscribe. And that's it. Adios.